All right, we're here with Mark DeMayo. How was the show tonight?
Tonight's show was great. What was great about it was that I had a chance to perform on the same stage with Dave Attell and Joe DeRosa, and I was really nervous, to be honest with you, but it all worked out. It was a great audience, and they let me do my thing. And
why were you nervous?
Well, because Dave was ripping, and Dave Attell is Dave Attell, and the one thing about doing this is, like, you know what, you stay true to yourself, and I did my stuff, and I'm hoping that that everybody's enjoying it, and I think they did. A lot of positive feedback tonight.
You had some stories about DiCaprio tonight. Leonardo DiCaprio.
I met Leonardo DiCaprio working security, and it changed my life. In a weird way, like, you know, you don't realize this, but like, you don't realize what a loser you are until you have the chance to be around people who actually have so much money that they can do whatever they want with it and act the way they want. But Leo was cool, man. When Leo left, I was working with Nico Stavros. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He was dating. He's like one of the richest people in the world.
Yes.
It's for that anyway.
Right.
Yeah, that's proof. Like, you can dance. It doesn't matter whether you can dance. If you can, no matter how you dance, as horrible as you dance, if you have that much money, there's some girl that would like say, "Wow, you're a great dancer. That was phenomenal. The way you cut the rug off beat like that, it was great."
Now, why does Leo know that he had such an impact on your life?
Not yet. But I'm hoping that if he does find out, that he realizes it was a positive one, and that's it. He's my favorite actor.
Why don't you ever tweet at him?
You know what? I never thought about that. That would be weird. I don't want to jinx it.
What are you actually jinxing, though?
I don't know. Leo thinks I'm cool right now because.
He thinks you're cool. You think you left
I don't know. He might not think I'm cool. You know what? Honestly,
you think you left an impression on him? Yeah. Do you
no, not at all. Not at all.
So gone. You never.
Other than being somebody that stood completely out of his way, which is what you get when you're a 20-year veteran. You know how to stay out of people's way. You know how to, like, do the least amount of work as possible. That's one thing you learn about being a cop. It's like, just chill, man. Because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and that's what I did. I was nobody bothered him, and that's what I was there for, to make sure nobody bothered him.
If he was seeing this right now, what would you tell him?
I would say, Leo, I love you. I'm saying, no, he was really cool, man. He was the coolest dude, the biggest, coolest person I ever met. Like, he was that cool. Like, anything positive that you can say about meeting somebody who might have been your rival. Like, I met Arnold Schwarzenegger once. Completely horrible experience.
Why? What happened?
I was a bodybuilder at the time, and I got married, and I went to, we stopped in Hawaii. No, we stopped in Los Angeles on the way back from Hawaii, my wife and I met Arnold. And, because I had a tip that he'd be working out at the gym. And my wife, who was very attractive, attracted Arnold's friends, because Arnold travels with like a group of people, the same way everybody does in Hollywood. He's got his own little posse, and they were talking to my wife while I was working out next to Arnold, and at some point it got really weird because I came over and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And they were like, everybody just disappeared because they were flirting with my wife, and then it got weird. So I noticed Arnold looking at me like through the corner of his eye when all his little friends were telling him that this New York guy with a big guy with a New York accent came over and was like, "What's up?" So needless to say, when I asked Arnold for his autograph, it didn't really work. I didn't even ask him for his autograph. He was kind of sort of walking past me, and I called him Mr. Schwarzenegger, which is weird. Because he's freaking, all up until now I've been saying Arnold. But as he walked, I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Schwarzenegger." And he's like, "How you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm doing great. Could I?" And he just kept walking. I couldn't even ask him for his. So, yeah, not good. No, and then I waited for him outside, like I was stalking him, because he has 2 bull mastiffs.
Yeah.
I know that because I look at the bodybuilding magazines, which is fucking gay. But I do know that he has these 2 dogs. So I knew which truck was his, which was a converted Humvee. And I waited for him there with my wife, my new bride. No shame. And then at some point I said to myself, we should probably leave because I think the word stalking wasn't even around yet. There was no word called stalking yet, but I was stalking Arnold. So I said we should probably leave because I'm embarrassed right now. And then we left. I never got his autograph or a picture with him, nothing. But yeah, that's it. That's the Arnold story.
All right.
Not proud of it. Not proud of it at all. But I am a normal person, and Arnold was my idol.
Thanks for sharing, man. I appreciate it.
I'm happy that I could share it with you.
And thanks for coming out tonight, man. You were awesome.
Thank you.